Hey there, Kathleen. Thank you so much for ordering a reading. I really appreciate it. Sorry, this is loud. Thank you. And here you say, in your first question, let's just get started, right? In your first question here, you say, I feel like I have been seeing signs all around me about a certain new love. Am I seeing them correctly? Is this about who I think it is? So let's see what we have going on for you in this area of love. And let's keep going here before I say anything. Definitely new love coming in for you is what I would say. You have the 10 of diamonds coming up first. Perfect love card. Even though it's a diamonds card, you know, it's kind of like the 10 of pentacles. You know, the 10 of pentacles in the tarot is really a much better card than, sorry, I just got to move this chart. It's a much better card than, let me try to fix this too. The light is all crazy on your reading. But it's a much better card than the 10 of hearts in the tarot because, you know, it represents having a relationship where you have it all, basically, where you have everything. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is a relationship that could be everything. 10 of diamonds here does say that there are things that maybe you are not aware of, or, you know, there could be some sort of situation here where it's like you don't know everything about the potential relationship. That's not a bad thing, though. You know, it could just say that this person is mysterious, or, you know, it could say that they have been hurt in the past, and maybe that's holding them back, or you know, something along those lines. So, again, I wouldn't read too much into that, but, you know, it is something that says things could change in the future. Next, you have the 10 of spades. Not really. This is the only challenging card you have here. The other cards are amazing for love. So, and in particular, this situation, since that's what we're asking about, this is a card of going from one thing to another. So again, if you have recently left a relationship, or even in the past year or so, if you left a relationship, it could just represent that, you know, because this is a card, it's called the ship, like a boat, and it just represents going from one thing to another. So, you know, it could say that you're, like I said, you're just going from one thing to another. It could just represent that change. It could just represent some other change going on in your life as well. It's not really a bad card, and, you know, so, I mean, it is a card kind of like the 10 of swords, like sadness, depression, all this other stuff, but it's more of a card of moving on, you know, from the past. It doesn't really represent anything that would be happening right now. So, you know, again, it could just say move on, basically, from the past. Next, you have the 9 of hearts, a wish, victory. So really, really good card for you here. Just simply a wish and a victory coming in for you. 9 of clubs, clarifying. I wanted to clarify that. That doesn't really help, by the way. So, you know, 9 of clubs just says that there will be opportunities here with this person, or there could be, you know, basically multiple opportunities for you to meet up or get together. This card can represent distance. You know, again, it could be physical distance. It could also just represent the person, that person being distant for some way. In some way, or it could just say that there is distance because, you know, of a breakup, or maybe this person had a breakup in the past or something like that, and that's creating a little bit of, you know, kind of preventing things from moving forward much faster is what I would say with these two cards here, but a wish. Next, you have the Ace of Hearts, so best card you could possibly ask for. Definitely a very good card for love and a new, you know, something new forming up here. So definitely represents a new relationship, or, you know, getting together with somebody as well. So yeah, there's really not much to say here. Card of happiness, card of, you know, extreme happiness, your emotions overflowing, being really happy that things are going the way that they're going. I mean, you know, like I said, you really can't beat it. So definitely one of the best cards that you could possibly ask for you. Next, 6 of diamonds, being too shy, needing to open up more. So again, I would say if this is somebody that you are talking to, or somebody that you want to talk to, I'd say talk to them, or, you know, be more open. We're all probably a little bit closed down right now. Like I said, you know, I have the chart up over here, and I've been talking about this a lot in the daily readings. We had this, well, we've had a lot of stuff going on. Number one, that makes us closed off. But also something nobody talks about is Black Moon Lilith in Aquarius. Then we had Mars retrograde right up to Black Moon Lilith in July. Terrible. The worst for relationships. So, you know, and it makes us like self-conscious, and, you know, like everything that you could possibly imagine. It kind of holds us back. So we all might be, you know, this person you're dealing with might be shy to opening up, and you might be shy to opening up as well. So this is a card of shyness. It's a card of extreme luck, though. So, you know, it does say if you open up, there's a lot of luck here. There could be a lot of success here. So I definitely say open up. I feel like this person shows up here, King of Clubs. You know, and look at that, 7 of Hearts too. 7 of Hearts is a card of family, wanting a family with somebody. Even if you don't want to have a family with this person, it can just represent like wanting a deep commitment, wanting that very deep connection with somebody. 2 10s, you know, this. So, you know, wanting a very deep connection with somebody. I feel like this is them. They're showing up. That's the best thing you could ask for. You know, puts them in a position of power and strength. It also says they are present here in the reading. So, you know, they will be present in your life, if that makes sense. But yeah, it could be a fire sign. Not always true. they could just have these traits of a fire sign, like very enthusiastic, hardworking, or they could be very energetic and enthusiastic and fun. So all those things here. But I feel like, yes, I feel like you are reading into the signs. I feel like it looks really good. I mean, this could be your person in a lot of ways. So I would definitely say go for it, or just open up more. I feel like, and you know, if things are taking time, it could be on their side that things are slow, are kind of slow. You know, maybe not so much your side. But I would just say go with the flow. I would just say, like, take your time. You know, there's really no rush here. So I would, like, take your time to, you know, to get it moving forward, basically. And then, you know, and then just let it happen. I feel like it is going to happen. So that's what I would say there. That looks amazing to me. So next you say, will I have great love this year? I'd say, judging by that last question, yes. But let's see what the cards want to say about this for you. And let's see here. And, alright, will you have great love this year? Yes. 10 of Pentacles. Again, same thing. So, and another 10. 10 of Clubs. A soulmate popping up right here. It probably is that same person that you're talking about. Yeah. So you start off with the 10 of Diamonds again, or 10 of Pentacles, whatever you want to call it. It's the 10 of Diamonds. I read playing cards for the most part, so, but I've been going back and forth between tarot, so I confuse them. But 10 of Diamonds, like I said in the last part, really good card, really good read for love readings as well, even though it is a Diamonds card. Could be good for money. I see that your next question is about money, so I would take this as a very good sign for money as well. But, you know, again, very good for love and new love coming in. What do you know? 2 hearts, perfect match coming in for you. So I would say yes to answer your question. Next, you have the 3 of Spades, needing to let go of the past. Yeah, 4 Spades. So either you are recovering from something from the past, or somebody else is needing to recover from something in the past here. So it could be this person that you're dealing with, or again, it could be you, it could be both, that, you know, both people basically are recovering from something from the past, or again, you are recovering from something in the past as well. It could be also your own personal beliefs that you are recovering from. You know, you had that 6 of Diamonds in the first part of the reading. What's really interesting is in the exact same position here on this question, you have the 6 of Clubs. 6 of Diamonds is planting seeds. 6 of Clubs is those seeds have sprouted. You know, they've kind of turned into plants, basically. So that's very interesting. But, yeah, good card for recovery right here. Again, this could just be recovering from the past. Next, 10 of Clubs, huge leaps forward. So again, if things have not been moving forward like you want them to, or if things have been slow, this is a card of making leaps and bounds of success, basically making huge leaps forward into something you want. It's also a card of marriage, so it doesn't necessarily mean you will be married this year, but it says that you could be meeting the person, or you could be, and again, it could be this person as well. So it just says that you could be meeting someone, or you could be with somebody that you will be marrying, you know, in the future, basically. Now, this year isn't that great for marriage anyway. It's amazing for relationships, really good for starting new relationships, and then staying in them. And then next year, 2020, really good for marriage. So even if you don't get married this year, you know, it could be like, and even after that, it's even better. So I would say that there's, you know, a lot of good potential in the future. But again, it just means that you could be meeting that person. 6 of Diamonds, literally the card of the soulmate. Yep, look at this, King of Hearts. So 2 kings. So I feel like kings to me in general represent your soulmate. I don't like the word soulmate, but, you know, again, I'm just going to use that term. King of Diamonds, again, is the card of the soulmate. So, you know, 2 soulmate cards here, basically. It doesn't mean you have 2 soulmates. I feel like it's just one person that you have, but I feel like they could be embracing all these traits. They you know, they could be very kind, caring, nurturing, but also really good with money. They have their own purpose. They're kind of like doing their own things, and they just, you know, they live their life. They're very successful. That's it, plain and simple. So I do feel like it is a very simple person in a lot of ways. I feel like they're just very simple needs, but I feel like it's like they've kind of perfected life, this person that will be coming in for you. I do feel like it could be this person that you're thinking of. So, you know, again, if they have those traits, if they are just like kind of simple in a way, like not too complicated, just, you know, kind of look at things in a simple way. I don't, that's the only word that's popping into my head, but I feel like they've got things figured out, and I feel like they've simplified their life, is what it boils down to. So it could be them. If that is that person, then I would say yes. So definitely a soulmate. 6 of Clubs, literally the card of improvements in love. It just represents improvements in love. Improvements, you know, I usually call this card the card of incremental improvements. When I'm doing a general reading, it just represents just step-by-step improvements. But, you know, on a specific reading, again, it can represent, in love, incremental improvements in love, like kind of like step-by-step, things getting better and better and better. So I do like this card a lot for you. Definitely a card of growth as well. And finally, you have the Jack of Diamonds, an admirer, somebody who's interested in you. And look, you. So you showing up here. and somebody who's interested in you at this time. You have your blindfold on, though, so again, I would say open up with that 6 of diamonds. Open up to this person here. You know, it doesn't mean you have to go spilling your heart out or anything like that, but, you know, making yourself more available, or, you know, kind of dropping more hints or something like that is what I'm getting. I feel like if you do that, it'll kind of, like, help speed this process along. Although I would say don't move too fast. Like, I feel like there's a need to just kind of, like, go with the flow, let it happen. I feel like it's going to be really good, really exciting, but, you know, I would say don't, you know, don't rush it, is what I would say to you. But I just want to grab another deck here. So your next question here is, third question, how does my finances look for 2019? Let's see. You had really good cards already financially, so... but let's see what we have going on for you. There could be some sort of change or something you're thinking about doing. I would say just do it, whatever it is. You have like a second chance here. Love showing up again. I'd say if you do work with this person, yeah, I would say if you work with this person, this could be love through work, or if you work near this person or something. You know, again, is what I would say. But you have the 3 of spades, some sort of change. I would say watch your health. That's, I mean, just that's nothing, because we all have this energy in Capricorn. You know, we can work ourselves to the bone when we have this much energy in Capricorn. So it basically just says don't take on too many responsibilities. If your boss is coming to you and being like, oh, you got to do this, this, and this, you know, just say no. Or just say those aren't my responsibilities. You know, it's just that simple. So make sure you're getting plenty of rest, drinking plenty of water, not you know, kind of working yourself to the bone here with this card. Next you have the Jack of Diamonds, amazing card for new money, can represent anxieties about money. And you have the King of Hearts as well, return. You have the 3 of Clubs, second chance. You have 2 return cards here, more or less. So you could be going back to something that you used to do for money, or you could be going, maybe you had an idea. Maybe you used to have an idea of something that you wanted to make money with. Maybe it's like your own business or a different job, and you could be over this year kind of going back to something. Wouldn't really surprise me. I do feel like a lot of people could be doing that. Again, Capricorn energy. You know, with Capricorn energy, it's kind of like death, even though Scorpio represents death. Capricorn energy is kind of like, you know, we've been climbing a mountain, we've been learning a lot, so we're like climbing this mountain, we're learning all this stuff, but then we gain new knowledge. So it's like, in the past, if we thought about starting a business, maybe we just didn't have the knowledge to start it. Maybe we just didn't have something to start it. But now, it's like we've been climbing this mountain forever, literally, and now with all the energy in Capricorn, it's like we're leaving, actually. We're like going back down the mountain, so we have all that knowledge. So we could be going back to like old business ideas, old work ideas, you know, places we wanted to work, passions that we wanted to work on, all that stuff, and that could bring in a lot of money. That's why, you know, every single daily reading, I'm always telling people, work on a passion-based project. Nobody listens to me, but some people do. But what people don't realize is it's like, you know, jobs are going away. You know, I keep telling people it's not going to get any easier to get a job, but what will be easier is working on a passion, having a passion project that makes you money. So definitely something to think about. 5 of Diamonds could be the sale of something. So if you're selling something, if you're in sales, or you are trying to sell a home or anything like that, amazing card for sales. Can definitely bring in more money to you in the form of sales and selling. It is also a great card for just more money, you know, and it's also my just do it card. It says if you have any ideas, anything you want to do, business-wise, work-wise, it says just do it. Your ideas are basically in line with the truth with this card. It says if you do these things, you will make a lot of money. So that's why I call it my just do it card. It says any ideas you have for money, just do it. There's definitely money coming in. Next 3 clubs, again, card of second chances, card of creativity as well. So anything creative that you want to do, I would say do it. If you have had thoughts of, again, doing something from the past, look at this, yeah, 10 of Clubs, learning. So if you have thoughts of doing anything from the past, I would say do it. I feel like it could lead to a lot of success. It's like one of the most successful cards in the deck. This is my second favorite card in the deck right here, the 10 of Clubs. It's just like the card of abundance, the card of, you know, having everything you need, having things that you need, and all this other stuff. Again, chart-wise, I would say just, you know, it's that little voice in the back of your head that you have to be careful of. If you're thinking about starting something new, or if you're thinking about getting that new job or a different job, that little voice in the back of our head is going to tell us, you know, you're too old, you're too stupid, you're too whatever. So, you know, turn that voice off is what I would say here. But still amazing cards for money. Very good. Next, Ace of Hearts. Again, doing something you're passionate about. Could be love also in the workplace. So, you know, I'll just throw that out there. You know, again, if this person's from work, so that would be a little confirmation for you. Or again, if you work near them or anything like that. It also is, again, the card of working on your passions. It's also an offer from the universe. What I would say is that this year is very good for money. I keep telling people it's very bad for luck. It's, I mean, not bad, I shouldn't say bad for luck, but, you know, it's like you're not going to win the lottery. But what I will say is that it's like if you want to go do something, the universe is going to basically hand it to you on a silver platter. It'll be like much easier. That doesn't mean there won't be any challenges, but it'll be a lot easier than it was in the past. Or, you know, if you have tried to start new things in the past money-wise and they didn't work out, it's like now you can try them again. maybe still small challenges, but it'll probably be like 1,000 times easier than it was in the past. So I'd say get started. And 4 hearts, literally new job, new business. This is one of my cards in newness, so it just says something new is going to come in. So I feel like there is something new for you financially that you could be doing, could be on your own. I see a lot more people getting more independent. There's a ton of independent energy in the chart. We're just not going to tolerate working for somebody. It's gonna get on our nerves if we do more. I feel like for a lot of people, probably like 50% of the people really just probably won't be able to tolerate it moving forward. So I see a lot of people doing their own thing. You know, I've talked about this a lot before as well. It's like I see like in the future, once Uranus moves back into Taurus, we'll have like a lot more companies like Uber and stuff like that, all these technologies coming out. And so I feel like a lot of people are just going to do stuff like that, like Uber or DoorDash or whatever. And they're just going to do their own thing. They're not going to, you know, they're not going to do just a job. So, but I definitely see a ton more money coming in for you. Next you say, I feel healing energy through my hands. Is this real or just my imagination? Should I pursue it? I would say yes, definitely. Now is the time to get into healing energy as well. So let's see what is going on for you here for healing. Let's see here. I feel like you should. So let's just say that. But what do the cards have to say? Yes, yes, learning. And let's keep going here. Yes, definitely yes. You start off with the Jack of Diamonds, just learning. You have 2 jacks. Again, you've had a lot of learning cards. The tens. You know, the 10 of Diamonds is called the book, and so literally learning from a book. But it could also be learning through a course or something like that. But you've had a lot of these learning cards, so I would say definitely. I feel like it would be a good time for you to do it. This could be money. This could be where the extra money comes in. You know, there could be money here for you, or it could just be a new passion for you with this card as well. This card says it's kind of like another just do it card. Jack of Diamonds is a card of anxiety, of getting started, so just get started. Next, Jack of Spades, card of spirituality, healing, so definitely is what I would say here, definitely yes. And it's a card of like childlike energy, and so, you know, maybe just doing your own thing will bring this childlike energy back. It makes sense to me. North Node in Cancer. North Node in Cancer is like the child. It is a child, basically. So it says that you want to bring this childlike energy back into your life, or you need to bring more childlike energy back into your life. And again, maybe doing healing work would be able to do that for you. So that's what I would say there. 9 of Clubs, tons of opportunity for you to do this. I just want to move this chart real quick forward, see what's coming up here. And, okay, yeah. So yeah, this is a card of opportunity. Like I said, all the stuff in Capricorn, it really brings up a lot of chances, basically, for us to do whatever it is that we want to do. And it says you will have multiple chances. You will have multiple opportunities to get this up. You might see multiple opportunities. Maybe you like read a newspaper and there's like an ad for taking a Reiki class, and then maybe you ignore it, but maybe then on YouTube, maybe you see a Reiki class on YouTube or something like that. So I would say if you keep seeing these repeating messages, or in the future, if these things pop up, they are like telling you to do this. They are telling you, you know, move towards this, do this, because it's what you're supposed to be doing. Next, 7 of Hearts, again, building a solid foundation. This card is a card called the Tree. It's kind of like the family tree, and it just represents sending your roots down into the soil, you know, making some sort of very deep commitment to something. So I do feel like there's a commitment for you to make here. I feel like you need to make the commitment. I feel like it would be very good for you. I feel like it would be, yeah, I feel like all the way around it would be very good for you. I feel like you would be committed to it. Yeah, Joker. Joker is a very healing card. It is a card of being multi-talented. It's a card of having a lot of talents, having a lot of abilities, and needing to use these things, you know, to help other people or to do whatever. So definitely a yes on these cards here. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs. I feel like that's you. 9 of Diamonds. Yeah, opportunity for more money. So I would definitely say do it. This is a card of being very enthusiastic and energetic. It's also a card of having a lot of energy as well, so that would make sense. And it's a card of needing to channel that energy. I find that like people who are channels, who channel, need to use our energy. So you're probably like a channel too, like me. You know, so I've done Reiki. I'm attuned for Reiki, and literally I can turn it on and off. I can feel like my hands vibrating almost. It's almost like pins and needles kind of in my hands. I can turn it on and off. I'm doing it right now. So I feel like you need to probably use that. And I feel like, again, channels need to use it. I used to have this really bad skin condition on my hands. That's how I did Reiki in the first place. That's why I started reading cards. I had this really bad, it looked like my hands were rotting. It was a really severe form of eczema. And, you know, so my mom was the one who made me take the Reiki class, because she's like, you probably just have too much energy in your hands. Thank God for my mom, right? And literally, when I started doing it, you know, started getting that energy out is when it went away. I still have it kind of, but, you know, it's not like it was. Like I said, my hands literally look like zombie hands. It was gross. So, you know, again, I feel like people like you probably need, if you're feeling it, then you need to use it. And finally, Ace of Clubs, just simply a yes, and success right here. Six of Clubs, success. Ace of Clubs, best card in the deck. It's my favorite card in the deck. It's a card kind of like, almost like the World. It's like things coming full circle, things coming back around, and things kind of completing in a way. And again, that makes sense to me. Like I said, if you got that energy, you need to get it out. You need to use it, because that's kind of probably what will bring other puzzle pieces together for you. So I definitely feel like you need to do it. And this again could represent abundance, money coming in. Because of this, Six of Clubs, again, card of success on a work-related question, or just, again, learning a skill or anything like that, just says success in learning this, or success in doing it. So I do feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. So I feel like that was amazing. I feel like there is amazing things coming in for you. Definitely love. I feel like it could be that person, no doubt about it. Again, just astrologically, it wouldn't surprise me if you were feeling somebody on a very strong level, just because all the stuff that we have on the chart. Again, we are probably feeling people, much deeper. But yeah, it looks amazing. So anyway, I hope this helps. Thank you again, and definitely good luck.